There's nothing natural about looking at a camera lens, and yet it is the one thing you need to do in order to appear natural to someone who's watching the video or watching the digital call that you're on. But how do you do that? How do you do that naturally? A lot of members have asked me about that, and really I only have one answer. It's helped me quite a bit. And that is, instead of looking at the camera lens, look through the camera lens, right through to the other side, where you can imagine that there's someone that you know that you're talking directly to. Now you can see the difference. It sounds a little strange, but here's me looking flat. I'm looking at the camera lens. Now here's me looking through the camera lens, and you can tell there's a really big difference. Now, a lot of people worry about knowing what they're going to say or being able to look at notes or look at someone else's face on a Zoom call. The important thing there is be honest. Don't pretend that you're not looking at something. Take the moment, look at the person on the Zoom call, then go back to talking directly at them. The more honest you are about it, the more natural it will appear. The other thing is notes. Look down at your notes, then start talking. Make sure you know exactly what you're thinking, and then go back to the person that you're speaking to. Again, that's just like real life. What you don't want to do, probably, a lot of people do this, is they put their notes to the side of the lens and start reading it there. And you'd think this would work, but it doesn't. As you can see in the picture that you're looking at right now, my eyes are in the wrong direction. It just doesn't feel natural. This, however, looks very natural. Now, for a few people, every once in a while, you have to give a more formal speech. Perhaps a more complicated wording. You want to make sure you get it exactly right, and you want to make a good impression. In that case, you probably should consider a teleprompter. And I don't mean those big units that require technicians to handle that cost $1,000 or $2,000. There's actually a teleprompter on the market today that costs all of $100 and is very easy for one person to use. It's called the Padcaster Parrot teleprompter. You can see right here it screws right onto your camera, and then it has a piece of glass. And that's exactly what a teleprompter is. Now, this one actually uses your phone in order to take your speech, put it in there, and be able to speak it. I'm going to turn it on right now so you can see how it works. And you can see that basically the picture of the words are going right through there. And if you looked at those words, you'd be looking at the camera lens. This also has a handy little remote control where you can speed it up, slow it down, and get it right to the correct speed that you need to do. And downloading your speech into it, you can take a Word file and go right into the app. It's remarkably simple and easy to do. So once you have that kind of teleprompter, you can make your best impression of a newscaster or a politician and really wow your audience. But more important than any gadgetry, any teleprompter, is for you to be honest and speak through the camera and to your audience.